Hola amigos y amigas, I am back for the last installment of my updated TGIN video series where I've been revisiting the lines of the brand because the first time around when I used the line was on my damaged high porosity hair, and now that I have big chopped and have healthy high porosity hair, I think it's only fair to revisit the lines and give a more fair assessment of the product. I am a complete TGIN addict and devotee. My videos tend to be long because I go on and on and on about how much I love TGIN. So to keep them shorter and not do that in every single video, watch this video called TGIN Love about how much I love TGIN. So without any further ado, in this video I will be jumping into the Curls and Roses line. I have two other Curls and Roses video where you will see the full Curls and Roses line and where I actually talk about their sulfate-free shampoo. However, I finished the shampoo. It wasn't the best suited for my high porosity hair. My daughter ended up using the shampoo and she loved it, and she has medium porosity hair. So the shampoo isn't featured in this video. So what is featured in the video is the Rosewater Hydrating Hair Mask, the Rosewater Soothing Leave-In Conditioner, the Rosewater Curl Defining Mousse, the Rosewater Curl Defining Styling Gel, and I'm having special guest appearances by the Buttercream Daily Moisturizer from the Moist Collection and the Miracle Repair X Curl Food Daily Moisturizer, along with the Miracle Repair X Anti-Breakage Serum, both from the Miracle Repair X line. I'm starting off with a Rosewater Hydrating Hair Mask. I've pre-pooed my hair, I have shampooed my hair. Today was my monthly treatment protein day, so I also did the Tuesday protein treatment by Apogee, video up here. And now I'm ready for my hair mask. The consistency is like medium thick. It's moisturizing to the skin. It feels incredible. Great slip, feels amazing going on. The scent is amazing. They had me at Rosewater. I'm Iranian. Rosewater is huge in our culture, both on skin and hair products and cooking and baking, so we have it everywhere. And so this scent is amazing. It's not a pure rosewater scent, it's just a nice light rosy scent. It's all in. So now, plastic cap. Next up, my hothead. And the verdict is, oh my god, I swear I have used this mask so many times and it always wows me how silky soft it leaves in my hair. It leaves my hair so soft. Oh my god, I love it. I forgot to say, TGIN masks, they normally say 10 to 15 minutes with heat or 35 minutes to an hour without heat, but I always do at least 30 minutes, 35 minutes with my hothead, which is what I did, as it helps it really penetrate into the hair shaft. My hair is very moisturized. It has an incredible moisture base, and that extra element of just this silkiness to the hair that's very rare for me to have with my hair. If you would feel that you want extra moisture but you like the mask, don't get rid of the mask. Just buy more TGIN products, which is what I do. And you can always cocktail masks, which I have done in the past, and the results were amazing. So if you feel that you want the silky smoothness with maybe just even deeper moisture, you can mix it with a Honey Miracle hair mask or with a Miracle Repair X Deep Hydrating Mask. They both work amazingly well on their own, but cocktailing the masks has also been fun and gives incredible results. One thing to keep in mind, I'm very finicky with my routine. I talk about it in depth here, but the basic gist is because I am high porosity, I really need to lock in the moisture into my hair. After much trial and error, what has worked for me and what has worked really well for me is to use the LOC method, LOC. L stands for liquid or leave-in, O for oil, C for cream. The Curls and Roses line only has a leave-in conditioner, meaning that it doesn't have the daily moisturizer that the other two brands have, the daily moisturizer being the Buttercream of the TGIN brand. And so the Moist Collection has the Buttercream Daily Moisturizer, and the Miracle Repair X line has the Miracle Repair X Curl Food Daily Moisturizer. And because my hair really needs that level of moisture to have it well sealed into the hair, I'm going to do what I didn't do before my Curls and Roses videos. In those previous videos, I just tried to be a purist and stay in the Curls and Roses line only. However, here, I know my hair is very high need, high porosity, and this is kind of like an experiment to show you guys, if you like the line but it's not 100% where it needs to be on its own, combine it, work with it, and make it work for your porosity. So I'm starting with the Rose Water Soothing Leave-In Conditioner. Going with a generous amount. The slip is incredible. When I put it on the hair, it's absorbing in really fast because my cuticles are really open and thirsty. It's a lightweight leave-in. It's not as deep penetrating, or I don't want to say heavy because heavy kind of gives you like this connotation that it weighs the hair down, but as packed, I guess, with oomph as the other leave-ins in a way. But at the same time, it's not lacking. My hair feels incredibly soft. It feels very hydrated, but this is not enough for me on its own. That nice squish, squish, squish of moisture in the hair, but it's not enough, as I was saying, on its own. So, as I always do, I follow my leave-in with an oil. After I apply my leave-in, I put the oil on my hands and just scrunch it in to the hair to help seal that moisture of the leave-in into the hair. I did say that the daily moisturizers were making a guest appearance. I will be doing 2 wash cycles. One where I'll be using the Rose Water Curl Defining Mousse, and the second one where I'll be using the Rose Water Curl Defining Styling Gel to give them both a fair trial on my hair that's been very happily moisturized and has a good base so that we can really have the stylers shine through. And so for this first round, I'm going to use the Buttercream Daily Moisturizer. It packs my hair with the moisture punch and weight that it needs. I'm not going to go too in-depth on these because I've covered them in their own respective videos, which you can see in the TGIN playlist. Given that I did a protein treatment today, a very heavy-duty protein treatment with a 2-step protein treatment by Apogee. Apogee has 3. I talked about all 3 here. I want to make sure that I'm giving my hair the moisture level that it needs. It's very important for me to make sure that I have enough moisture in my hair on protein day. So next up is the Rose Water Curl Defining Mousse. I've only used it the few times that I did my previous videos, so I'm really excited actually to use it on my regular moisture base and see how my hair reacts. I like to go in with a generous amount, although I'm used to the honey hydrating mousse. So we'll see how this one does. They call it a mousse, but it's really a foam. All scrunched in, ready to diffuse, and voila! I love it. I have like a more little tight, compact, wrinkly look today, which is so much fun. If you've been watching me, you'll know that part of my routine is not fully taking my hair to like a super dry space just because I'm so scared of damaging it. So it's always a tiny bit damp. And I just enjoy the little compact look. And once it sets, I can go in and fluff if I want to. But since I cut my hair, I kind of like the more flat, fun look. For the most part, what's going to be coming up in my wash days are that I will refresh with my water and aloe vera juice mix. And since I use the Buttercream Daily Moisturizer, I will go in with more of this, add some of my black Jamaican castor oil, and diffuse. If I see that for whatever reason I'm a little frizzy or I need to add in some mousse, I'll just pat some mousse in and keep diffusing, and I, for the most part, will be able to maintain the look. I have a broken stool that I'm sitting on, so I'm going to give you a very clumsy turn. Oh god. The cracking is because it's breaking under me. Ta-da! I made it. After I was diffusing, I went in with my Miracle Repair X anti-breakage serum. I do 1 pump and just pat it into the hair and scrunch it in, and then I leave it be. Let's see how long I can stretch this out for. And here is day 4. I had a great wash day. I had a great day 2. Was that wash day or day 2? I was having good shape to the hair, all around pretty good definition, and the hair was just trying to form ringlets. Down here very springy, very tight. Let me show you the hair. My awkward turn on my broken stool. Ooh. Can you even see? It's distracting for me how I move. So there are a few things. The Moist Collection and the Miracle Repair X lines, you can see those in previous videos. Those are optimal for my hair. I did really well with them when I had damaged high porosity, and I'm doing even better with them with healthy high porosity. With this line, it hasn't been optimal for my hair. If I had never had the experience of what my hair feels like with the Moist Collection or with the Miracle Repair X line, I would have thought that this was amazing in how it feels and how it looks. However, because I have had the experience that I've had and the success that I've had with those two other lines, I can give a fairer assessment of this one with regards to my hair and its porosity. Compared to the degree of softness and the degree of moisture retention and the success of the products in styling my hair of those other two lines, this one isn't quite there. The issue that I'm having, and on day 4, is that my hair feels like it has product buildup, whereas I didn't experience that with the Honey Whip hydrating mousse when I did that whole routine, and you can see that in the Moist Collection video. I would still apply a little mousse every day, and I easily went to day 6, day 7, and I could have gone a few more days, but I just wanted to shower. With this mousse, I experienced a little more buildup, and I can't really fault the leave-in because I felt initially that maybe I put a little too much in, but I've done that before when I've cocktailed it with the cream from the other lines and the stylers from the other lines, and I haven't had an issue. So I think that I'm not 100% in sync with the Curls and Roses mousse, the Rose Water Curl Defining Mousse. But here's the thing. The Curls and Roses line was designed for low porosity hair, and I am not low porosity hair. I am a healthy high porosity hair now, but there are a few things to keep in mind. Within each porosity level, so you have low porosity, medium porosity, high porosity. But even within the low porosity range and the medium porosity range and the high porosity range, you have different levels of porosity. And so it's the same with high porosity hair. When I was damaged high porosity, I was probably the most high porosity you could be. My cuticle was shot, my hair was breaking off, and the fact that these products were even working on my hair, oh no, I felt a little dry. Yeah, because it's designed for low porosity hair. And there I was with damaged high porosity hair, but I was still doing okay with them. So that's saying a lot. So now that I'm healthy high porosity after my big chop, I'm doing way better. Not optimal for what I know my hair can do, but so much better than when I was damaged high porosity. All this to say is that if you're watching and you're high porosity, it's worth trying out. And if it's lacking a little bit, cocktail it, combine it, use it in conjunction with products from the other two lines. If you're enamored by any of the products, but they're not 100%, there's ways you can work with it. I feel that the reason it's not quite there for me and my hair is because that within the high porosity level, I'm at a higher range of high porosity. Not two high porosity naturals are going to be the same. We have a visitor. Come, baby. What is happening? What is happening in my closet? Huh? Get this. Even within the ranges of high porosity, we're going to have different reactions to products. And so yes, you can't jump on my jewelry place. No, I do recommend this line. I do recommend the mousse. I think it's great, but for some reason it's not 100% for me. And so I am going to be trying the styling gel from the Curls and Roses line next. And so that's that for today with a special guest appearance by Ziggy. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm ready to go with the second part of this video using the Rosewater Curl Defining Styling Gel as the styler. A pump. Yes! Keep forgetting the bottle is pink, but the gel is clear. Ooh, I also forgot the texture. Very sticky. I don't want to go in with a crazy amount. I feel enough tackiness all throughout my hair. I do have a solid moisture base. I went in with the Moist Collection. That would be the Super Green Tea Leave-In Conditioner and the Buttercream Daily Moisturizer. And that always gives me a very solid base. Whether I go with that combo or the combo from the Miracle Repair X line, just to make sure. And this feels okay now. As I'm scrunching it in, I might want to go in with a tiny bit more. And since when I refresh, after wetting my hair with water and aloe vera juice, I go back in with the Buttercream Daily Moisturizer. Technically, that should be adding in enough moisture to my hair daily. Last time I think I did pretty okay with the gel and I didn't have that moisture base. And again, I have healthy high porosity, so I should do better with this too. It might not be at the level of the Curl Bomb gel, but let's see how this does. And now, the verdict. Oh my god. I am in love with the Rosewater Curl Defining Styling Gel. This feels so amazing. My hair feels soft. The curls really kicked in. Look at the shrinkage. They were down to here when they're wet and now boop, which I love. They're not stringy. They're still not 100% set, which is why I'm not going in to do anything. I need like an extra hour or two for the hair to fully set into itself. But I'm so happy with the final result and the difference between the gel of the Curls and Roses line and the mousse for me is that I'm not experiencing frizz. I didn't mention that yesterday, it wasn't on my mind, but I've been experiencing a little more frizz with the Rosewater Curl Defining Mousse than I have with any other TGI Natural styling product. So for some reason, I didn't 100% gel with the mousse, but I'm having a good start with this gel and I'm loving it. And the hair so far feels happy, balanced, soft. The back where I normally get tangles when a product doesn't agree with my hair feels amazing, manageable. I can work my fingers through the curls. But I am actually really happy with this wash. Let's see how far I can stretch this out. And here I am on day 5 of the Rosewater Curl Defining Styling Gel wash cycle. The first wash cycle when I went in with the mousse, I used the Buttercream Daily Moisturizer as my cream in the lock method. And this time around when I went in with the Rosewater Curl Defining Styling Gel, I used the Curl Food from the Miracle Repair X line, that daily moisturizer. And my hair has been doing great. This has been a total win. It surprised me very pleasantly. You heard everything I had to say about it while I was applying it. So let's talk about the refresh situation. As always, I wet my hair with a water aloe vera juice mix. I would then go in with my daily moisturizer and top that off with my Black Jamaican castor oil and diffuse. I think it was just on 2 different occasions that I just applied very minimal amount of gel onto my hair, and I have honestly been loving it. And I do, after diffusing, as I've done with all my wash cycles with all the lines from TGIN, go into the hair with the Miracle Repair X line's anti-breakage serum. One thing, a product I didn't mention earlier that I totally forgot I had because I don't really use it too much, is the Rosewater Curl Refresher. This product is the inspiration for the Curls and Roses line. And I'll be honest, I haven't really used this or any curl refresher for that matter because I don't refresh my hair with curl refreshers, going by the understanding of what a refresh is for me and for my hair and porosity and situation and personal preference, being that I do the wetting, blah, 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 blah. But I binge watch my favorite YouTubers of all time, Mad Curls, always linked to below if I mention them. And I stumbled upon a video where they were talking about a range of refreshers that they recommended. They were saying that throughout the day when your hair starts to feel dry, you just apply a little refreshing mist on your hair and you let it be, and then it should dry it. I mean, don't apply so much that you're gonna soak your hair in it, and that gives it a little pip. I'm like, what? You can do that? I swear, I am so ignorant with a lot of things. I've never done that before. I didn't know that's what you're supposed to do. I didn't know you give your hair a little refreshing spray mists throughout the day. And I decided I would start doing that in this wash cycle. Honestly, it's been the past 2 days. And I have loved it. And why didn't I know this before? And why wasn't I doing it before? And why didn't anyone tell me? Really, if you're a curly girl, or a guy, you need to be raised by a curly person or get on YouTube and learn, because I knew nothing. And I wish I did. And it's felt amazing. And I have to say, the scent of this product is probably out of the entire TGIN brand my favorite. It is very sweet and rosy, and for picky me, I love this scent. I don't know how to describe scents, but it's definitely more feminine, fruity, floral, but fruity. I really like it. So if anything, I'm addicted to spraying this on my hair just because it smells so good. I had a really surprisingly good wash cycle, even though I did love this gel because I am very high need, very high porosity. I'm definitely more of a classic fit with the Moist Collection and the Miracle Repair X line. And so as far as the gels in the brand go, Curl Balm has been a better fit for me. But my hair feels not even dry, but a tiny bit drier than when I use the Curl Balm, but it's not dry. So if I didn't know about the Curl Balm and this is what I was going by, I would be in love. I touch my hair, and you know how I refresh and adding oil and all the stuff I put in my hair, and for day 5, it feels so good and it's soft and no tangles anywhere. The shape is amazing. I love the shape the curls have taken. The little shrinkage in the back probably doesn't shrink as much as it does with the Curl Balm, but no complaints. I look like myself. This is just me noticing the tiny details. Anyone else who sees my hair, they think I look the same. Just a tiny little nuanced difference which is to say that if this line can perform so well for high porosity, imagine what it does for low porosity and medium porosity. Porosity is lower than my hair, which is what it was designed to do. I just had to tailor my routine to give my hair what it needs that these products may be lacking, to the degree that they may be lacking it in, which would be that extra moisture that I need. TGIN as a brand caters to every hair porosity and type. You just have to know the brand, know the products, play around, and see what combo is perfect for you, or simply what line within the brand, because you might just have a perfect fit within a line and you're set and ready to go. I absolutely love TGIN, seriously, but you know that if you've seen my videos. So follow them on social media, connect, shop, and they alert you to sales that they have in the different stores that they're carried in, mainly Ulta, Sally Beauty, Target, and then online at their website, tginnatural.com. And if you should be craving them at any time, you can go at all times to tginnatural.com, use my code MsBohemia, and get 15% off. And this video is the last of my TGIN Love series, concluding the series. This is where my hair lives, in the TGIN universe. As always, thank you for tuning in. If you like what you see, subscribe, like, notification bell. And thank you very much. And stay tuned for more. Ciao for now.